Join us as we spend another beautiful day in Benidorm, where we will happen across the Benidorm Festival, explore Tapas Alley, see if the water is too cold to swim in November, and try out a rooftop bar with a beautiful view. This is Living in Spain.
Hi, it's Carol and Patrick here, and we are heading to Benidorm. Sunday Funday.
So one of the hardest parts of being in Benidorm is when you do want to come down to the beach, parking is not that easy, especially during the busy touristy parts. But now that it's November, it's a little bit simpler. So there are parking garages like the one you can see behind us, where there are pretty cheap parking. It's not too expensive. That's one of our goals for today. I'd like to get up to Primavera Park rooftop there, maybe have a drink and see some good views of the city.
That's the thing, when you head to Benidorm, it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to find. And apparently last night, Benidorm Fest started, and so here we have fireworks and music and food and dancing.
It looks like we have mostly houses for kids, bounce houses, quite a bit of people here. Music playing, fireworks are going off, there's some places to eat. Everybody's out enjoying the nice weather. So it looks like they had long lines waiting for free beer and free sodas, but they also had some kind of a pizza looking thing and free cheese. We didn't really want to wait in the line. We're really not that hungry, but we'll get a drink here pretty soon. Have a bunch of these banners up, girls' names, and their sash says Festus Mayores Patronals for Benidorm. So I'm guessing they're kind of like the, I don't know, queens of the festival. There's a big bunch of them down here. Fireworks going off all down the streets, echoing loud.
Here we're at the center of Benidorm, which has the circle lights that come on at night along the avenue, as well as the big advertising board, which advertises concerts and restaurants. As you can see, during the holiday season of Christmas, all the streets are heavily decorated here in Spain, and every city has its own decor that they've decided on. Very festive.
Got a sweet tooth. We got candy stores here, lots of good stuff. Probably not good for my waistband. We're walking down towards Old Town now, where they have Tapas Alley. I'll tell you more about tapas here in a minute, but it's good food. It's what a lot of locals think it's very touristy, but we still like it. We've been here for almost 2 years now. This is one of our favorite places here. This is a little tunnel. It's got tapas on the left, tapas on the right. You've got hundreds to choose from. You got vegetarian, you got meat, you've got seafood, you name it, they've got it here.
Cheers, everybody.
So my other one has an egg on there with some little crunchies and a little piece of pepper with another sausage and a little piece of hamon, which is in most of the meals here. And then of course you got the big stick holding it all together. But all this goes on bread. Most of these have meat on them. Carol's a vegetarian, so she doesn't eat those, but I do. This one has sausage on there and some cheese with a pimiento pepper. There's a part in the video where he goes, it's the best I ever had. It's pretty good. It's good beer.
Well, I'm a vegetarian, and they don't have a huge selection of vegetarian, but this one has cheese and walnuts and some raspberries. It looks delicious. Let's see.
Especially the part you dropped in your lap. I have a big mouth. Wash it down with the beer. Whole mouthful. Now, tapas are found throughout most of Spain, but one thing I can tell you is that nobody really knows how they got started. It starts with a piece of bread with a piece of meat on top, usually ham, which is what Spain is the most known for. Some people say that King Alfonso in the 13th century was the first one to come up with tapas. He thought, one rumor has that he was sick and he started eating small little meals in between his other courses, and that cured him, so he told everybody to do it. Another rumor says that he was in a restaurant and somebody gave it a drink, sherry with a piece of bread on top of it, and that was to keep all the fruit flies from his sherry. I don't know if the tradition goes on. They don't put it on drinks anymore, but they sure serve them everywhere, and usually with a cold drink to go along with it.
All right, guys, we just had some tapas, and hopefully you enjoyed them with us. And we're on our way to our next adventure.
It's pretty busy today considering that the tourist season ended at the end of August, but they have the fest going on, and it seems like everybody's out to enjoy the weather today. So the streets are a lot busier than we've seen here in quite a while, which is good. Keep the businesses going. Benidorm is a very touristy city, and it's made most of its money off tourism since about the 1960s. It used to be a fishing village, but the fishing industry kind of went kaput. And when the fishing disappeared, the people of Benidorm decided that tourism was their answer to keep the economy going. And we have tourists here all the way, Great Britain, Belgium, Netherlands. We get the Polish, Czech, and lots of fireworks going off right now.
Lots of fireworks.
Gratis, yo no cobro, gratis.
Gracias.
Arándanos, toma arándanos.
Gracias.
That we just came across was the parade of all those girls you saw on the banners that were up for the festival, kind of like the homecoming queens, I guess, if you will.
Yeah.
But there are a bunch of them with the band playing, and kind of cool. We just happened to come across that. And now to the beach. We got the island of Benidorm out there. Not too many people in the water on a November day. But a fair amount of people on the beach, walking along, sitting, getting some rays. Supposedly there's 60 skyscrapers here in Benidorm, and 30 of those 60 are over 100 meters tall. They line the shoreline on both sides of Poniente and Levante Beach. Now we know that the Romans were the first people to really come to this area and start to colonize. We also had the Punics, which are from Tunisia today. But the Punics and the Romans were the first two groups to really come in here before the Moors came in from North Africa. Morocco is not that far from here, just across the little sea here. And then the Christians came in, and the Catholics pushed the Moors out of here in the 700s. But ever since then, it's grown into a little area where they had a castle located to my right here. I'll show you. That's where the would have good protection on an outlet where they could really keep themselves from getting invaded by people like the Barbary pirates from the northern coast of Africa. But yes, pirates were quite often through this area. Ottomans also came through this area. But yeah, it became a fishing village, and then when the fishing industry died, like I said, it became more of a tourist economy, which is what it is today. Population here is about, I think, 70,400. But with tourist season here, you know, many times it seems that the tourists outnumber the locals by quite a bit. But yeah, tourism. I love this area much more when it's not tourist season.
Like we said, it's November 11th, and we're sitting on the beach in our bathing suits, loving the sun. I'm about to jump in the water, and hopefully Pat can take a picture of that. Me freezing. Yes.
Yeah, I have my latest layer to go in. I'm not a big fan of cooler water.
There's a place in my mind where I want to be. I imagine you sitting next to me.
Now, we're on Levante Beach, which translates to Sunrise Beach, because it's in the east. And then on the west side of us here, there's another beach called Poniente Beach, which would be, you guessed it, Sundown Beach. So, sunrise, sundown, sunset, and then there's another small one to the east of us here, and then to the west there's Finestrat Beach, which is closest to where we live. It's a pretty small little bay beach, but it's nice, got some little stores around it, and we go there quite often. The sun's not too bright there. You can see that there's some paragliding going on, parasailing. A lot more this year than I've seen in years past. And out there on the far end here is where the castle is located, the Castle of Benidorm. No longer there, but you can still see remnants of it if you go up that direction. I'm sure I'll make a video about that here later on.
And I want to be a better man from back then. Time's changing me. It's a new kind of life, and I'm trying to live it through. Just a face in the crowd, looking for a clue. Ocean, emotion.
And we're walking into Primavera Park Hotel, which has the Rooftop Bar, which we're going to show you here in a little bit.
right within the moment, moment. And don't go wait until the morning, morning. You never know when it is over, over. All that I know is we'll get older, older. So let us dance this night away. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. Get away from the drinks and chatter.
We're on the top of Salvatico Restaurant, Rooftop Bar in Benidorm. Taking in the views and the vibes and a nice bottle of wine.
It sounds like a small war is going on down below with all the fireworks. Kids are having a blast. Fireworks over here are easy to come by and very cheap, and nobody cares where you blow them up or how you blow them up. You can hear them off in the distance, but we're safe. Just people celebrating, having a good time on a Sunday afternoon.
Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us.
I like to laugh at some of the people in the afternoons here in Benidorm because you can tell they drank too much the night before and they're all just kind of chilling in the afternoon, getting their naps on, their siesta time, so they can do it again tonight. That's it. We're heading home. Got the sun in my eyes, and we're gonna go relax. Stay tuned for more videos of our crazy trips over here in Spain and the rest of Europe.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. Please like and subscribe to our channel so we can make more videos for you like this in the future. Thanks for watching.